That sounds awesome. We could have been doing all this that we do on Clubhouse. If we were all doing all this for the last couple of years, we would have had like $100,000 in the bank right now, each of us.
Oh, we got to get Resistance on there. Oh,
I know.
Goodness.
You can't. He's so foul-mouthed. He's got such a foul mouth.
4 minutes, bro. He'd be back.
Yeah, he can't last more than 30 seconds. He's got such a foul, disgusting mouth. So vulgar and trashy and garbagey and just uses so much profanity and vulgarity. He can't make it in the commercial world.
Resistance. I think he can.
We're not talking about your animal people. That's it.
Resistance. I think you can make it on TikTok and make some money.
You can't make it in the real world. How's he gonna make it on TikTok?
This right here.
How the hell would I be on there? Because you can make some money. That's where
Maybe your broke ass can make some money and you can probably buy a steak one night.
Oh, you mean a low life that has no
bad your whole life,
real world? He has to go on TikTok to try to make pennies.
See?
Like the bum baby.
Okay, Resistance.
The low life can't afford
$10
The low life can't afford a steak dinner without going on TikTok. What a low life.
That was good. That's another $5.
I'm a veteran. I got a free steak dinner.
Buy your whole family Resistance.
You got a free
They give me a free steak dinner.
You get a free steak dinner at what? The veterans?
For BB.
They get poison in those places.
Oh my God.
I'll buy your whole family. The problem is they're all dead.
I know, like your whore daughter. We know.
All right, guys.
She's 3 years old, buddy. There you go again. The child pedophilia.
The Talmud says that 3
The
years
child
old.
pedophilia shit. She's 3 years old.
The Talmud says that 3 years old.
Your brother and sister dead. That's your mother. That's why you're upset. You fucking cuckold.
The Talmud says you were suck.
I'm your terrible.
You're just upset your whole family's dead, you fucking cuck.
Bibi, I'm your.
The Talmud says his daughter could suck dick at 3 years old.
BB, you
promised us 3,000 years ago.
Edward, Bibi, I changed the hand raisings that you can remove resistance if you want.
BB, you said you wouldn't do that again.
I guess he has to get it out
He
before
said my
he goes
daughter's a
on TikTok.
whore. What do you mean, bro?
No, he said that after what you said.
No. He's been saying that the past fucking week.
Say what you want.
I don't know.
In my room is allowed
If you let your 3-year-old daughter suck dick, that makes you a whore.
Anyways, I don't know what that was referencing, but
No, let him speak. Let him. It shows just that his face. If we say a little girl suck a dick, so it means who he is. And I want to show that resistance is cursing little
almost. BB also he said something about Resistance's family. that passed away.
You're just a stupid old fucking idiot, you Jewish piece of shit.
Resistance, stop. Resistance, were you saying anything about BB's family?
Okay, so
Were you saying anything about BB's daughter?
Well, you said what?
Were you saying anything about BB's daughter before today? Before now?
Hold on. Edward, you can answer your own question instead of asking. Just think about it real quick. When's the last time you've even seen me on the app, Ed?
Yeah, BB, I don't know if I believe you, BB.
But listen, I want to hear a new person. Excuse me, there's new people here. Michael and Southern, I don't know them. I want to hear the people who haven't I heard never. Susan, I saw it. Michael, speak.
اسمع بني إسرائيل إلهنا وإله
I don't know this person.
Oh, you sound Majnun when you speak Arabic. Yeah, sure.
BB's daughter's sucking my dick!
Man.
All right, BB, stop throwing him down for no reason. He was quiet.
Allah.
You just said my daughter's sucking his. Anyways, Mikhail, what have you been doing, bro? I'm almost there.
I can already open a live.
No, you can. I can. I'm almost there. I need 5 more people. I've been jumping in on lives and stuff. I've already made a couple bucks.
Yeah. I've been seeing you, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're just make another video. You'll get it.
Yeah. No, I know.
Israeli flag or something.
How can I get
This video, I'm dying.
Wait, I want to know something. How you make money from the rooms?
Oh God.
This is TikTok.
خلاص Amos, خلص العمر.
Hey, listen, I bet you he'll make more money than both of you combined.
He can't even.
I bet you he would.
Playing around with child porn, you're gonna get.
Did he ask today? Where's Amir? Did he ask today? Where's Amir's room?
Did he? I don't know. I don't go in there anymore.
We hunt for you motherfuckers. Y'all are like
Edward, wait. I need your permission, Edward. I want to say what you said in Amir's room. That Edward don't go to Amir's room anymore. Can I say?
No, I haven't been in there. What's today's Tuesday, Monday, Sunday? It was the last time I was in there. I haven't gone back. I hide his room whenever I see it in the house.
But I like to cheat behind your back. I want to say, Amir, even Edward don't like you anymore.
I didn't say I didn't like him.
I don't like Edward. He's a dick.
If the angels are gonna come and question Amos when he dies after a long time, and Amos is not gonna answer any questions, he's just gonna tell them, "What about Amir?"
Yeah.
I even know the shares that I do it. It's okay. I think he's a very clever person, Amir.
Hashem, Nagarabe Amir.
But like, MAGA and Democrat, Republican, none of that even makes sense anymore. In America, none of that makes sense.
I'll speak to you about TikTok later on, another time, and once I'll get on it. I'll get on it.
I'm inside TikTok.
If you can get Amos on TikTok, bro, I'm gonna.
Listen.
The sky's the limit.
I'm inside TikTok.
It'll be a project. Let me get on the TikTok. Give me a few days.
I'm telling you, it's the place to be. So, Mikhail, before you hear it, I was telling them about it. Now I watch people monetize and like do all kinds of things. I think I gave them all the gold rush.
BB was able to explain it way better than you, Cynic. Just letting you know.
That's great. That's fine. I'm happy.
I'm going to be going on there.
How many American veterans did you thank today on Veterans Day?
Doesn't mean you get off on Clubhouse.
No, but once I do it, almost. Give me a few days, and then I'll come back and explain it to you and walk you through and everything.
It will be just the explanation.
I don't know if you want to do that to TikTok. I don't know if I want to unleash Amos on TikTok.
I want to see Amos on
Nobody
TikTok.
gives a shit about tiny.
I'm on TikTok, but
You are
on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
But I don't know how to use it. I'm just going there, traveling around the rooms, around all the.
Hey, so follow me, Amos. I put my profiles in the chat.
I don't know even how to follow you.
He doesn't know. How's he gonna do?
Okay.
You're in the
Just
same.
click on the link.
Listen, you're in the same.
You gotta be trolling, bro. You gotta be trolling.
No, Amos, he's not very good with technology. That's okay.
How did you get in this app?
Sometimes he can't.
You're in the same name now?
Me?
Yes.
No. I got my real name, so I got to change it. That's why I haven't gone on. So that's what I said. Give me a few days, and then let me figure out how it's.
I'm always Amos.
I'm looking for it.
Amos everywhere.
Okay, but click on BB's link in the chat, and then it should pop up, and there should be like a follow button.
BB with the same name in
Yes.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's BB_Kapara. And also, Ariel, follow me too, bro.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
The fourth message up. Follow me, Ariel.
Follow you where?
I see
On TikTok. It's in the chat in this room.
That's TikTok. BB with there.
Yeah, bro.
Don't forget the reason.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So you don't hand the keys to one of these bozos.
No.
Did y'all hear the news? I was outside doing the Running Man all day, passing out candy.
BB, I write BB Kapara in English or in Hebrew?
In English, BB_Kapara.
It's in the chat, Amos.
It's in the chat. The fourth message up. Hit it.
Just click the link in the chat. That's all. That's his page.
So many. BB, and what after BB? What I put after BB?
Underscore.
What is underscore?
Almost. Can you just click the link in the chat? That will take you right to this page. He put it in the chat for you.
There's no voice feature. Like one of you Jews, get a huddle. Someone donate this guy. Get him a real phone.
Okay. Mikhail, almost. The link in the chat. Click on it.
Okay, maybe I come. Maybe, no.
Almost. Can you listen? You have to follow directions. You don't have to spell out his name. Go in the chat right now. In this chat, in the Clubhouse chat.
Yeah.
And he put his link there. You could click on it, and it takes you to his page.
Bibi Kapara. No, I told you in my telephone I can't.
The Messiah is
you can't?
Or Amos
I told everybody that I can't. That's an old man, an old telephone. You must understand me.
So it's BB, and then underscore is the dash, but the dash.
What is it? Write on the chat the name BB underscore Kapara. Write it on the chat right
BB,
now.
write your name in the chat. BB.
Write on the chat the name in that I have to look at because I know how to look after.
Where did BB go?
BB's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Ariel, can you do it? Or Sinek, why don't you do it? Write it for him. BB underscore Kapara.
I'm not even getting into
Just write it in the chat for him, Sinek.
What? What do you want me to do?
It's just in the chat.
Open the link.
Listen, he can't. He can't. His phone can't open the links. That's But
okay, so what do you want me to do?
Just write the name BB. His handle is BB underscore.
Okay, there. He put it for you.
There, it's there. Almost.
Don't say where is it.
I'm
Fastest better be the same Admonius, but I don't see Bibi Kapara. Right? You were my first ego. What? I asked you just to write the name. What the?
Okay, Ariel, put it there. It's right there on the first message, right there in the chat.
I don't see it.
Refresh your page.
Okay, Makav Tachon, okay.
You got it?
Okay, I will.
Kollo Tov?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I guess you got it.
No.
You got it.
I thought that's all the world was gonna end. That's over.
He'll make more money than you and BB combined. Watch.
All that is gonna. I'm realizing it's all coming to an end. The Great Reset. I'm actually having an existential crisis, bro. Like an ideological crisis at this point.
We should go. Start a room. Start a room and invite me when you're ready.
I realized something. It's a big deal. Involves all our scripture, actually.
Who taught you how to read Hebrew and Arabic?
Your Ariel, your book is in Hebrew. Like you read it in Hebrew, and it's in English.
But if you know how the language works, and then you can't translate it.
But you don't know Aramaic.
That's why.
Do you know that pattern that we've been talking about and we've been building up for?
Yeah.
Just
So
because when you say something doesn't mean it's true.
Relax,
you know that, right?
All right, speak to me in Aramaic then. Tell me off in Aramaic. Go ahead.
You don't need to be. This has nothing to do with your ability to
you don't get it.
Hebrew
You don't
or
get it,
Aramaic.
bro.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't get it, Edward. You be okay.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying. Thank you.
After Bibi Kapara, I didn't find it. It's a lot of
Like I said, tell me off in Aramaic.
Okay.
That's super weird.
I thought thought something was wrong with the world for a second.
I'm stupid. At least I admit that.
Oh, there's something wrong with the world.
I live with my weaknesses.
Edward's still in it. That's the problem.
Oh, good God, man. Can we get out of this? Can we go?
That was so good.
This is so...
From somebody that's 5'2",
psychology, bro. Come back to America.
Someone's 5'2". I don't know how tall.
Let's go make a room or
shit about me.
go do it and invite me.
That's fine, Ariel. You live your life, man. That's it.
No, I'm living it. I'm living it well.
I'm happy for you.
How's that plane ticket? How's that plane ticket?
I said what?
How's that plane ticket?
Really wants to be.
What plane ticket? What are you talking about?
I'm coming over to Palestine.
Yes, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming over next year. And what's your point?
You said that last year.
Yeah, but you know what? Something called the Houthis. Hitting Tel Aviv airport kind of deterred me, like it deterred so many other millions of people.
Oh, okay.
It's a problem. I'm not sure if you realize that it's a problem in Israel.
Right, I left the country 3 times since the war started.
No. You left the country once and then came back once, and you were never in the country during the 12-day war with Iran. You were not there when Israel had an existential threat to its existence. You were not there.
Sir, I left the country 3 times.
You're not a patriot.
I'm sorry. I left the country 3 times.
You know what?
The war started. I'm sorry.
Forget about
I'm sorry to hurt your feelings.
Go, speak to me in Aramaic.
Why?
Because you don't know how to speak Aramaic. That's why.
Did I say I know how to speak it?
Or you don't know how to read it.
I don't know how to read it. I do know how to read it. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings too.
If you could read it, then you could say you could come up with a sentence in Aramaic. You could come up with something in Aramaic.
You see how that works?
Without going through your scripture.
Okay. How do you set this up as a litmus test? I don't get it. Edward, you know what? I do get it. I get you. A part of you feels inadequate, and you try to force that on other people by making up shit. You don't have to, and it makes you seem super young when you do that.
Don't mean nothing to me now because I'm not involved with niggas that's in the
something that points on the election air, right? That way you're not trying to sound like you making some shit up versus but
what I'm saying is if somebody give me a breakdown of what the situation is.
You don't even care if a nigga tell them. So
no, I do. No, hold on. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I hate?
Hold on.
I'm gonna be. You know what I hate though? I hate confidential informants. I hate people that tell a secret. I like a snitch.
You cool with a lot of brown snitches.
That's a different. But when a motherfucker that do it, and my cousin, he got told on by a confidential informant. Nigga he got found guilty in Johnstown, PA, Altoona, Pennsylvania, with a dude.
You got something to say about white, bro? Because if you play it with me, I'm warning you.
I'm not with that, bro.
I got some shit.
I'm not
you don't know I got.
Talking about that man wife. Talking about that man wife though.
You respecting my wife?
None of that,
Did
bro.
you mention his wife though? Did you mention his wife got it?
I got ain't no
Don't mention that man wife got it. Don't mention that man wife got
I'm
it.
not arguing with you.
Don't mention that man wife got it.
Listen to me.
Don't do
I'm
that.
not
You fuck with your ass shit, you gonna play it home.
Whatever, nigga.
Hey, put it so you want me to let the recording go?
Bro, we had a conversation before, bro. I'm not arguing with you, bro.
Do you want me to let the recording go? I got 30 minutes for you jacking off with a
Deal with Leroy
on the
Smith.
dead homies I
Deal
got.
with Leroy Smith. Leroy Smith is who you need to deal with.
Whoa.
Deal with Leroy Smith. Right? Don't argue with me. Leroy is who you need to argue with.
Leroy, okay, I tell you what. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Huh?
All right?
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Exclusive.
This is what
on the floor with Naughty Nerd Ninja. Everything for 30 minutes.
I'm a contact Leroy Smith. Oh, we gonna settle it.
We gonna run it.
I'm a contact
We
Leroy.
gonna run it.
I'm a contact Leroy. You know who
Leroy ain't did nothing, nigga. Leroy all right with me.
Do you know who Leroy Smith is, Cam?
Leroy ain't did nothing.
Yeah,
Stupid.
Leroy did do something. He not.
You on the phone jacking off your naughty and transgender?
I'ma holler at
Yes
Leroy.
or no?
I'ma holler at Leroy.
Yes or no? Tell him answer the question.
Leroy Smith, bro.
Was you on the phone for 30 minutes masturbating, saying naughty name for 30 minutes?
Answer the
Yes
question.
or no?
Answer the question.
Yes or no?
What the
You
hell?
release some books to the tranny?
That nigga was on the phone for 30 minutes. Masturbate with naughty nerd, open transgender.
This is the second time whack.
Scream with a nigga nuts.
Who's Leroy Smith?
Leroy Smith ain't did shit.
Who is Bruce Leroy?
So why you keep bringing it up? Okay, why I keep screaming Leroy Smith? Listen, Leroy Smith was my brother's homie, right? He got arrested for the murder and let go because he ain't did it. So I don't know why he keeps screaming a nigga name. Nigga didn't do the murder. We know he didn't kill my brother, stupid. Nigga, my brother got killed no 5. Nigga, you niggas wasn't even around. So is his name in the paperwork? Yeah, he got arrested. It's a lot of niggas who was around a murder when a nigga got killed and they knew the nigga, the police, book him and let him go. But let's talk about this 30 minutes of content. You on the phone saying this transgender's name, beating your meat for 30 minutes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my wife was on the phone, nigga, the 3-way the whole time.
30 minutes.
We got the content.
Yo, whack this Why did you put up this man's name?
Don't nobody care about Leroy Smith. He a nigga that got arrested. They let him. We know he didn't do it. We told the police he didn't do it. He ain't had nothing to do with it. Let him go. But I bet you this. I bet he don't want to talk about that content I just mentioned. Yeah, this is your voice for 20, 30 minutes straight. Screaming the transgender's name. Telling them what you doing, moaning and groaning.
Beating your meat.
This is a fact. You started with the other side, boy. You started with the other side.
For 30 minutes.
Listen.
He's gone. It's over with.
Listen.
He got him.
Oh, this is a fact on the dead homies. On everything Paul Root stands for, we got that. That's an archive. My wife was on the phone recording it.
That's the same audio that Ion released?
Oh, no. This is brand new. Don't nobody got this. No, y'all ain't heard this one, nigga.
No. I want to hear it.
Oh, no, they want to hear it because y'all need to know what y'all dealing with. So since he want to mention, listen, he was all right till he started mentioning my wife's name.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned your wife now. That's kind of crazy.
Now she make us look. She got the content. It's her content. I let her shit when she wanted to come out. Big dummy. This nigga got the baby. This nigga got to be dumb as the motherfucker.
Yo, Trav, I must say, Wack, since I've been, both times Wack came in, he's 2-0.
30 minutes of meat.
This nigga moaning and groaning saying the transgender, and see what's called about it? This is a transgender from Clubhouse. Everybody know who Naughty is.
I don't know transgender from Clubhouse. I don't know that.
Everybody know Naughty from the other side.
I don't know Naughty.
Naughty from the other side.
No NATO.
Hey, Trav, he said, I don't know nada.
I'm not homophobic.
I don't know what to say.
I'm not either, but I don't know NATO.
Here go the difference, though. What he can't do, this is my point. He can't say who that is and who that ain't, because everybody know who he is. See, that's the thing.
Where he left?
Yeah, of course, because he's fucked up right now. See, listen, if a nigga's telling you something about you that he ain't supposed to know, and you know it's real, you sick to your stomach.
The name change. We got the name change in that, bro. I might explain the name change.
You sick to your lick. That trap, that's just like you didn't get a lick.
Don't put no naughty.
You didn't get a lick over there. You robbed the motherfucking dope spot, and the nigga tell you, hey, Trap, come on, bro, you think a nigga that see you run up in that spot, jump in that Bronco, hit the corner? Nigga, we seen you come up out, and you like, you know it's real, and ain't no, nigga, you sick. Hold on, god damn. He know what I just said, and see me, I sit on shit. Fucked him up, because he know it's real. I don't gotta go get it. It's right here in the database. It's right here.
We ain't playing that content up here, though, baby.
Oh no, we gonna go. No, I got a media team. We gonna go viral with that shit. I get that shit to Hassan Campbell, and people like that, it's gone.
So, Trap, you hear that nigga?
Because he fucks with all the bloggers in New York. So I get all the bloggers to come in the room, play it, so my media team get the content, they get it, and there it go. You won't even see this nigga no more.
Trap, you hear this nigga said that database?
Oh yeah, we got
The thing I love about Gotti, from when I first heard about Gotti, since
hey bro, we got miles on. We got the text messages. We got the love text messages. 30 minutes of vocal. And we got shit on all kind of niggas on this app. I just don't say nothing till you fuck with me and mine. It's a bunch of niggas on this app. I just don't say nothing.
That's not the first time you got accused of that shit, though.
Oh, no. See, one thing about me, when I tell you I got it, I'm going to press play. I'm going to let you hear it and see all the text messages, the love notes, all the shit. And what's where in the trick bag at is everybody on this knows who Naughty is. So you can't deny who that person is. You can't, no, nigga, we know who that is. Everybody know who that is.
I don't know if niggas need to press pause. I don't think I want to see that shit.
It don't matter. It's coming out.
That's it right there, man. That's wicked. So, we go back to music, man. We go back to music now, man. So, yo, man.
The room.
We go back to music. We go back to music, yo.
Yo, listen to me.
Yo.
Trap.
Yeah.
Listen,
What's up?
Trap. I didn't want to do it. I've been cool with the nigga. You know all the time. We been had it. He just didn't know we.
I know that. Yeah, I know that.
You know when you get out of line with me, I got to spank you, my nigga. You gotta get it now.
You talking about your old lady.
Now, and see what we did? We found out his family members, all their emails and Facebook. We've been pressure. So now when we blast it, it's gonna go to everybody.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Merry Christmas.
Everybody's grandma's
everybody need to hear
it. God damn.
You know what that means, right? You're gonna get kicked out of the black. That boy is gonna get kicked out of the black Israel.
Hey, yo, Trap. If the nigga wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have ran. See, he know I'll fuck around and press play on him live right now. He know. That's why he got up out of here. I don't give a fuck about a Leroy Smith. Nigga, I was arrested for a murder I didn't do.
That's fine for them to bring that shit up, though.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It don't matter to me. Man, niggas get smoked every day. I'm from nigga. We from out here. Right? I done been arrested for murders I didn't do, and I'm in there. Cass Jones arrested. Nigga, they had to let me go. It wasn't me. I don't give a fuck about a nigga you talking about they let go. The nigga that killed my brother ain't been around in 2 decades. Now he'll say, who is he? Why would I tell you that, bozo? Leroy, nigga, is on camera coming by, dropping off his documents, because he's a realtor and leaving. He ain't killed no fucking body. We know who the nigga is. He ain't that type of nigga. So you hollering his name, this nigga's not in prison doing time for a murder. He's been free since 05, 06. So you screaming this nigga name don't mean nothing to me. Leroy got a little burger joint, little shit down there. No, Leroy had, he ain't hiding. But you, Bullets, you're on this call. We got your love text messages. You on this call, nigga with Naughty Nerve Ninja, making verbal love. Love, nigga. Moaning, quoting, all this. Do this, talk to me, I'm almost there, all that. You, Bullets. Let's talk about what's good.
I'm good. I'm just
saying, my nigga, no disrespect.
Okay, so Mac, right? Since we're talking about niggas out in 2 decades, what do you think about the whole Max B situation? Are you happy?
I'm the one exposed to real paperwork 18 months ago. I got the real paperwork. Listen, I got the appeal paperwork that's so nasty it says I should get leniency. I cooperated with law enforcement with locating the individual. He said, yo, then the nigga went on his own for no warrant, no subpoena, and met with the detectives and told them where the lady that was involved in the murder robbery, where she worked and where she lived. They used that information, arrested, called her, then she turned around and told on Pooh Sims, who just called my phone. That's what's on my phone right now. Max B brother, he doing 120, and then told him Max B's part because he was in the parking lot waiting. He the one sent him. The nigga told him where to find the bitch. Why you do that? Knowing that as soon as they tell the bitch you helped, she gonna scream. But it says it right here, word for word. Nigga, like, I don't know. Listen, man, look. I don't know how you fighting this, bro. This is word for word, verbatim. The nigga says, he also,
Damn, we got the
Wingate
paperwork on our hands.
that he cooperated with law enforcement by helping them find Conway. Nigga, Conway's the bitch. The same bitch you told where she work at and live at. Yeah. Hold on. Yep.
Well, damn. All right.
Yeah, man. So it's.
I mean, yo.
So it's confirmed?
At that point, listen. I don't know what snitching is over there. Maybe y'all change it. Anytime you give information.
Don't start doing that over here and shit. Don't start doing that
because
shit.
they keep saying it ain't snitching. Anytime you
don't start doing that.
You the one made the new rules, Zeb. You got the new rules.
No,
so
them ain't the new rules. Them the new rules of the YN. That's the New Testament. I'm an Old Testament. Listen, you gotta read the book. Anytime.
We see a shadow of it. Now the question is, did the prophet see the whole thing? I mean, he did journey up, so and just that narrative implies that he was someone who had that gnosis in a sense, or at least the claim. I'm not sure if that was a claim he made in his lifetime or a legend that came out after. I don't know.
But his journey is in the Quran.
I understand that.
So, have you looked at Sufi writings?
I have looked up. I only got the text that I want.
You said something about the Hebrew, why they write in square blocks or something. You didn't mention. You didn't say why.
I already told you because their shape is the square, and the very lettering starts having value. You start seeing in the letters that design, and then that's what you're looking at, and so there is like a mysterious kind of angle at the data. Even like the way numbers, because these are Arabic numerals, they're actually geometric. So they can also be hooked up and connected and stuff like that as well. So
interesting. There's if you're going to find anything, I think it would have to be in.
I'll send it to you if you want.
No, I'm saying whatever classical Arabic, I think, is the only language that these.
Dude, they're way ahead of us. They're already way ahead of us. It's just Ibn Arabi actually is more conceptual than he is mathematical or analytical. So more analytical. But there are analytical ones, and there were people who claimed to know the.
One of the numbers, the 19ers. You've heard of the 19ers?
Fuck the 19ers, bro. Everybody knows the 19ers. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Do they have anything or no? I never studied it or anything.
Forget about that. Only think Sufis. Sufis are the real deal. Not all, but there are apparently. I didn't know this, honestly. Here, let me give you. Where is it? I was asking it something about the time thing, and I typed it in Arabic, and it was it started with a whole mindset that was like straight up Sufi, and this was like a new thread. And it was like, yeah, by the way, that concept you used that, and it's like, he's like, that's a pretty sophisticated Sufi concept. It's like, not even Sufi though. And that concept there, and then I was like, okay, and I would go into the conversation. He's like, these are, and then I asked it something, and it was like, that's rarely anybody knows that concept. That's like only in a few books, and
well, have you?
I'll send you. It's in Arabic. But
do you know how to read and write classical Arabic?
Yeah, of course.
So
there's no difference really.
No, well, I guess not writing or reading, and I should say, can you express yourself in classical Arabic?
بالفصحى طبعا.
Yeah. Like, and so use use classical Arabic when you're talking to GPT, because classical Arabic is, you're able to express way more of what you are thinking.
I know, dude. Yeah, Arabic is a higher, but that's probably why we can see things in the scripture that the other people can't.
That's exactly what it is. Why it's but classical Arabic specifically, not modern Arabic, like classical. Because modern Arabic has a lot of outside influences in it, but classical Arabic is fully optimized. So if you could you could express yourself to GPT way better. Well, I should say, in ways that you cannot in any other language. No matter how well you know.
I get it. And we're moving on from the advice to mutual. Let's brainstorm.
About what?
Here, I'll give you this.
What's your brainstorm?
I don't know how to think of reality anymore. I'm thinking about it. I don't know what God is at this point.
Well, reality something would have to do with.
Are we at war? Is there like a light versus dark? I'm starting to think dualism, and I'm like, what is matter? What is this? What is this? What is it that this being or this intelligence split? What is it? Is it like Is it like quantum? Is that what's going on? Is this thing like a quantum thing? Is it like just like?
I think quantum is more about it's in the universe, not necessarily about. It's just
it's like quantum tunneling. It's going into a reality that. This reality, it's not. I don't know what's going on.
I think to me,
when you split that reality, like what are you doing exactly? Are you invading some other domain? Are you creating?
What do you mean split the reality? What do you mean? You create, but this reality is created, not split from another reality, right? I mean, it was created. Now, you can say. You can say
this is just one. This is cycle. This is a cycle and many cycles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all following that numerology, that pattern, that sequence. That makes it mechanized. That makes it mechanistic.
Once the universe has enough information, to the point where it becomes self-aware, because if you think about it, as time passes in this universe, aren't we creating more information? Not just us humans, but the universe itself. Isn't it creating more information? And it has to be. If it's expanding. Things are moving. Information is being created. It has to get to a certain point where you have enough information, where there's a tipping point, where then the universe itself becomes self-aware. What does that mean? I don't know. I know that
I become self-aware. I don't know what is this?
Because the self-awareness would be the universe being self-aware would be the closest that it can get to God. So that would have to be, in my opinion, the ultimate goal.
The angels are like they're more intelligences. That's what they are.
They're not self-aware. Or
I don't know. That's if that's what you want to think about it. Wouldn't God be even more like kind of beyond, like in the sense than even like the angels?
Of course.
Okay, so that would mean intelligence squared. That's what that would mean, not awareness. You got to start thinking that this what this thing is. I'm seriously doubting a lot of things.
You can't say intelligence because that's very specific to each person, much less, to the human race, much less, how do you know, for example, I know it sounds weird, but how do you know an entire galaxy that doesn't have anything, any sentient, any life in it, right? An entire galaxy that is, is moving around.
Not my issue. This world isn't like it doesn't. Who cares about that? This is you're a small cog in a different. There's a different reality. There's a different struggle. There's a campaign that we don't even. We're just surrounded.
I don't think it's a struggle like that. I think
our solar system, everything's off.
For our universe to become self-aware, we those that are sentient.
I know, dude. Skip the self-awareness. I'll let him be.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what else to tell you. You can talk,
dude. I don't know. Like the stuff we talked about, the awareness, the double. It's been discussed. What do you want to? Is God acquiring awareness? Is he not aware yet and he needs to get awareness, or is he already had it, or what is it exactly?
I think God acquires more and more awareness through the information and the interaction with the with information interacting with information in the universe. And that's not to say that this is the only universe. But I think that's why it gets to, if the universe gets self-aware, it is now it goes back to God, because that's what the throne is. The throne ties everything together. So if the throne ties everything together, then now you're one with God, and the Quran does say everything returns to God. So why not take that literally? This universe ends up returning back to God. Why is it just you returning back to God? This entire universe, all the information, everything, right now it's expanding. We're talking about a long time from now. It ends up returning back to God. But how? That's the question. What does this universe need to do to return back to God? It doesn't snap back like a rubber band, because that's not how the universe was built. It was built in, like you said, like a Rubik's Cube, like in layers that unfold. And once you have all these layers unfolded, that last layer, once it's unfolded, you're now at the pinnacle of as much information, self-awareness that you get out of this universe. And now this universe basically just transforms into awareness. And now that, that makes, to me, God more self-aware. And it fits with going back to God.
Cool. Guess you figured it out, too. I have to tell you. You're thinking about what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking, is Muhammad a scientist? How did he know this? He knew this is known before, because I see it now other places. So
God gave us this information before.
I now think that Jesus' gospel is not the Bible. It's actually the very concept of the Trinity. This guy was developing he saw it.
Well, God,
he saw it, and that's why people saw him like he was touched or something.
The Quran said there were hundreds of thousands of prophets, right? I forgot the number, but there were many. I mean, way more prophets than, way more unknown prophets than there are known prophets. So God, you know, God really wants to spread this message, and it finally got through with the Quran. Like it finally got through, and it was preserved.
This has been happening forever, and to this guy still thinking this is this. What is the point of all this? Is this a consequence? Are these? I'm not even looking at it that way anymore, honestly. But is this a result? This can't be a result of a consequence. We're not here. Not all of this heavens and earth was not like made because some primate ate from a tree. Like I can't. No, but that must mean it means something else. That's what that means. And once you start realizing what's going on, you start, it seems like you better understand. Maybe Adam, at least this is all Lucifer. These are just describing this human inevitable like bypass point, like this divergence, like. How do I accept this reality now? Like when you see this, how do you accept this? Is this acceptable?
I think it's more like what are you going to do with reality more than if you accept it or not. People
imagine you see this, and you see this cycle, and you know it's inevitable, and this pattern apparently, and you don't need to be a prophet necessarily to see this, and you realize everything's a pattern, and you realize even the cycles of suffering and the nations go through and all that. It's all cyclical. It's all inevitable. There is no escape from it. Why would you continue to create if you're stuck following a pattern? Well, I know what you don't know, but it's what is the meaning of this? It's can you even break this pattern, or and I guess God does talk like, and that's where you get to number 19, like he as in the breaking
break out of the matrix. Break out of the matrix.
Well, I don't know. He said 19. So, where were you going with that?
It's just, bro.
Well, where are you going with that? The 19. Where are you going anyway?
19 is you got to look at it like I told you. Look at it the other way. Look at that 1 as a line, and look at that. Look at that 9 as a reflection, and you see the 6. And so, where does that map? What is that 9 and 6? You got 6 days, and you got 9. That would be the whole apparatus. That would be 8, 9.
What if
you
it's
have up to 12?
Where
We're supposed to be mapping at least up till 12, and I've already mapped like the 5s and the 10s and the 50,000 and the 100,000. So it's been mapped. It's that negative even 1/12. I've looked into that Indian guy. I know he saw it too. They've seen it. People see this, and I don't know what. It's just I've been around these dumb. See, this is the problem. They're not Arab, so to me, it's unraveling super quick. These people, I don't even think they see it. I don't think they're. Yeah, and I've been looking into all these Sufis. It's not all of them, but some of them have. They know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm recognizing what they're talking about too. And what are we doing with this? Well, I need to go look into the research.
There's a theme about like, I don't know, reality is like a mirror or something in Sufism. I don't know what it means.
Think of
think what I've been hypothesizing is that this is probably some ice. Think temperature. We're missing temperature too, as well. So I'm thinking in the split that you're going in front. Again, the throne is the circle. It's a circle, so that's the throne. I think, dude. I think Islam is.
And then water was mentioned, right? Water was mentioned as in terms
it's more like a basic universe kit. Like here's a. If you know in this Quran, it's encoded like the basic, like it's that satellite we sent out to space, and it has like the information of humanity and Earth and our basic math and
right. But so did the courtesy. Did it mention the throne and did it mention water and the reflection of the water?
It tells you like God's throne was upon water. Just think about what water would look like. What do you?
I'm asking you, did it mention, when it said it, is it saying it in a way where it's talking about the reflection? Did it mention anything about the water?
I assume it's I'm already assuming it's a reflection.
But did it say something like that?
I don't. You can read it the way it is. It's water, bro. But then you gotta make it. I mean, you gotta make it make sense. What's happening in the water? There's reflections, and then there is like darkness. So it's. I
don't think it's about darkness or light. I think it's about the reflection. I think it's a reflection.
Yeah, it is. It's a fluctuation. It's a fluctuation. That's all.
No, the reflection, the bouncing back of information.
Dude, look up Einstein.
No, okay, not even the bouncing back of information.
These guys are literally, they're just taking.
I think reflection is another word.
Stolen. They've ripped us off. Everybody's been ripping us off. This has already been figured out a long time ago. They're just trying to get past where these Sufis, you can continue. What do they think quantum computing is going to get them the coin? Like I literally started this whole project with the notion of like, entertaining this story, but like unraveled all the way to this. I did not think it would get this far. Like I didn't think this is where it's gonna put me at this point. So our guys, we suffered a catastrophe. So we had the Mongols, which at this point I'm starting to think is a conspiracy, and Andalusia is a conspiracy. These people hijacked us. They took our knowledge. They took our symbols, by the way. And then they went and they literally freaking used it and mapped out a lot of the knowledge that is behind physics today. They simply are following this shit. This is all they're doing. That's it. That's all it is. And now they're stuck. So 10 to the power of 500. How many will never find this thing? I mean, at this point, I'm really going hard that Muhammad knew this thing, or at least the Quran is gonna like unlock. And I'm figuring out the disconnected letters. I mean, it's there. It's all there.
It doesn't say about reflection in the water. The water's there. The traditional just says it's the primordial, substance that created the universe.
I told you, I keep telling you, and you think like I'm just harping on you. You need to know metaphysics.
I combine both though. So, I mean, can we say? I'm not asking. Can we say? I mean, to me, the water and water reflecting is something, because in Sufism they talk about reflection and mirroring, being self-awareness.
Cool. Yeah, because that's how they're seeing it. They're seeing God look up Newton. I mean, not Newton, Einstein. How he one of the big things that God apparently claims like light bulb moment is he looking at a mirror. What would happen if the light from his face, if he was moving at the speed of light, would he ever see his own reflection? Just that very thinking about that, which by the way is a very Sufi like
It's
that
like,
kind of
if-
understanding. This has already been around. None of this is
It's
new.
like if you look at it in the mirror and you see yourself, and you are able to recognize that is you. That is you. Then that is awareness. I think. But if you then, extend that out, the reflection.
Yeah. God is looking into the waters and he sees himself and and all of this is some fluctuation of him or something.
No, I think it's the universe has to see itself as self-aware. I think that's where it's going. That's just the final connection.
That's the final connection. خلصنا يعني.
I mean, that's what the Sufis say.
وانت ايش فهمك صوفي? Don't confuse it. You're getting ahead of yourself, man. You're not getting the gravity of what I'm dealing with. You're not even understanding.
Well, you're not. Well, you're not explaining exactly.
Looking at awareness, and at this point, where you don't even. First of all, we don't know, and you already seem to be in the camp that it's just information, knowing information. So calm down there, buddy, because it doesn't seem like you're the one who's actually thinking of God in the person way, in the hypostasis way. I finally figured understand what that concept is truly now. But yeah, where you don't even think of God. I don't think you even think about God that way. So you're already. I don't know. Forget about it. You're not getting what I'm, because you never were where I was.
Yeah, I don't think I was, but you haven't explained where you are. Where are you?
I already explained. I already told.
I mean, you told me like bits and pieces. Then what?
That's okay. I don't even. It's not for you guys, anyways. This is at this point. I gotta go figure out where these guys got to. I mean, I've been out of be apparently fucking high motherfucker, because the guy is not analytical at all. But I found other guys who are analytical. So, but he's like that Indian guy, whatever, which I believe they ripped off. That's how they learned a lot of these stuff too. But whatever his name is, Norma, whatever.
I think I know what you're talking about. How about Buddhism? Anything there?
I mean, just that they have circles, that there's symbology. It's circles. Again, I'm sure they have it too. I'm sure if you dig in their books, they have it too. I'm even looking at the Vedas now. I think they have it too. I've already seen the same themes pop up there. The themes have been... I know the human brain at this point, can see patterns, but that the ancients were able to see these patterns. A lot of this stuff is, we had to have science, and we needed to get to quantum, and we need to. These guys already knew.
Yeah.
I don't. And then it makes more sense about our history, our architecture, and the whole. Using trigonometry and it's I'm like, oh. But then again, you guys, like, what did they do? I don't get Sufi at this point. Like, either you should be hostile. I don't know. At this point, I could say a Sufi is a munafiq to an extent, and also just someone who wants to keep the peace to an extent as well. Like, it depends, because I'm looking up and I'm seeing two different types of Sufi. I'm not talking about your worldly
No.
guys. Fuck those guys. I'm talking about your pretty much your Arab.
Yeah, they have Sufis that are traditional or accepted. They just deal more in the mystical Islamic side.
I think these guys, like the Sufis of those times, those guys, we've been hijacked. I think the Kabbalists stripped us of. I mean, I guess.
Kabbalah has been around before.
No, it was all after Andalusia and after Andalusia. Yeah, they bought it, literally Kabbalism, Lurian movement, all of that pops up after. Starts
They
popping
say
up.
it goes back. It's thousands of years old. I thought, no?
They say that. I don't know. These people are fucking liars, man.
But they do have some, they have.
Muhammad was able, because Muhammad is able to see, they have been, it's not like they didn't try to complete things or develop an understanding. They were just stagnant, and then you had their wars and all that. I don't think they got it, but Muhammad got it, or he figured out something.
So,
can I ask a question?
The prophet has been elevated. I don't know if I would say it's because
you don't know metaphysics. You really need metaphysics, bro, because you wouldn't be
need
making statements.
Okay, I'll mute up. You could just do all the talking.
Salam, everybody. Can I ask a question, Brother Mikhail?
Because that very question you just asked in your framework makes no sense.
I didn't ask a question.
The way you phrase that, the Prophet Muhammad, like being elevated. If you want,
well, you don't even know what I was saying. Well, how are you going to argue with that point that you don't even know what point was made, and when a point wasn't even made?
Prophet Muhammad being elevated or something, whatever.
Well, whatever, right? So you don't know.
What is this? Is this like? You've been around too many dumb people, bro. You need to get back and You're not taking this seriously.
Okay, wisdom checkpoint. Wisdom checkpoint. May I ask a question? First of all, the title there. I kind of trying to understand what is DEF there. Is that defined? Okay. Brother Mikhail, could you expand again? What do you mean by that title that you say, but not sure? What does it mean?
We're all fucked. I'm starting to believe there's some Fermi paradox. There's something. We're about to get reset hard because we know now. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure even the white people are noticing. I've even just watched. Noticing they're. I don't know. We're all in. I don't know what's going on. Some people are seeing it. Some people are not. Some people are hiding it. I don't know what this means. What is this? So what? We're all just following a pattern?
Is it possible in this way, Brother Mikhail? Is it possible there's a spectrum of Sufi? Let's say the worst spectrum is the bookstore Sufi. The high spectrum is call it the real Sufi. Let's say we have this long spectrum about the real Sufi until the one which is lower are the one that they buy books from bookstores and they're trying to understand Sufi in that textual sense, but they don't really get the real Sufi. So now, when you say, sure, at least we can draw, there's a spectrum of Sufi. So let's say
what I, at least, when I mean at this point, Sufi, I mean as in, I know that there is a secret. And I know of the secret.
I'll be right back.
And at this point, I don't know how far the secret goes, but I'm still trying to figure out what this means, but I don't know. I feel like I'm at one of those verses where it always says like, God strikes an example, it guides many and misguides many, and at this point, I feel like I'm at that.
Okay, how about this, Brother Mikhail? How about this? Let's say you have been in Clubhouse for 5 years, yeah? And then one time or another, there are Muslim brothers that say, "Hey, Mikhail, I think that are you Sufi, Mikhail? Let's say a person asks you, okay, then maybe down the line of 2 years later, another Muslim sister say, "Hey, Mikhail, I think you are Sufi." So maybe over times that you're pondering, like say they are occasionally for the last 5 years.
They're Sufis. Again, I'm coming at this from, I don't like what's been presented. The Sufism that you see today is a gimmick. This is not what those guys were dealing with. Those guys are more secret order, uphold mutual understanding, like research on the quiet, on the down low, don't disrupt society, like don't use this is at this point, like, I think you could end up destroying people with this stuff. Like, I think you could, like, if I really wanted to, I think I could, like, do a lot of damage.
Yeah, interesting, Michael. Now, looking at Sufi, I've been trying to look at, there is a 7 nafs in Sufism. Initially, there was somebody that says about Sufi, I don't even understand what
damage if I do it, because then we move on, or we bring whatever is supposed to come and reset us. I don't know. How is it guaranteed that we're not going to get reset again? I don't know. I mean, that's a big claim. How does Muhammad know that? Like, I guess we're part of a greater pattern. I don't know how many.
That means you already agree upon this one, which is Muhammad having the real Sufi then, right?
You just learn the word. I mean, it's like, probably think it means spiritual. I totally don't mean the same thing. At this point, by Sufi, I mean like a Muslim Freemason.
Okay, how about this?
Honestly, I'm actually,
one chapter.
If I go to the dark side, I'm converting to Judaism over this, by the way. Just to let people know.
Okay, how about this? There's one in Quran, Surah Al-Kahf, 60 to 82. They claim that this person... Yeah. There's one that Prophet Musa said, "Hey teacher, I want to be your student. Can you be my teacher?" You know that episode about that somebody said...
At this point, I'm just saying, no, don't call yourself a Sufi, because you're not.
No, Hidir. You know the Hidir? Because Hidir may be a Sufi, right?
Oh, God.
No? The Hidir, because Musa want to learn from him.
This is why they isolate, don't they? I mean, I get it now. I mean, I've been getting it, but I get it now. I mean, I don't know. What a waste of time.
You know that the 3 episodes...
It could have been... What are y'all even wasting your time doing down there? If this is something... I don't even think you guys know at this point. I don't even think you guys even... I don't know, just... What have you been doing? Like, I've been, and I'm at... And then it's like, why am I the first to hear this from? Like, why is it that... It's just insane. Really is.
I guess the highest point of Sufi, probably, if a true Sufi or real Sufi, they have this Kamil. The Kamil, the Naf of Kamil, I guess. The Naf of Kamil,
I'm not coming at this from spiritualism. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna call that.
Sure. Yeah. But however, let's say now in reality that you have your plan, and then one day you say, I don't, God, please, I want to kill my plan. But God say, no, I'm not going to give you, but you have to dare to kill your plan.
I'm not even about God. I'm scared what this reality means. I'm scared to think, is there even... I'm at this point, I hope there's death, because at this point it seems like whatever it is, it's worse. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know. I feel like at this point we're in a cosmic battle between like these two realities. A reality that is just
doesn't want to, or within it is a reality that just wants to go back to, I don't know, just wants to go back to its state, like you'd say conservative, and then, knows we want to like join forces. And I don't know. I'm starting to think there's like that white water, ice, mirror reality, and then there's this darkness, fire, molten reality. And then when you're unfolding, you're getting like in alignment two of those, and so it I don't know what's going on. So there's a heat component, there's a heat factor, there's a layer of temperature or energy states. So I'm still the mapping. But
Do you think that you personally you are doing that? You are doing this. I don't know. You see, I don't know. Maybe you are downstreamizing yourself, right?
I don't know what.
Do you think you are downstreamizing yourself? Meaning,
I get what
you are saying.
I get what what they're called Zoroastrians. I can see where they're seeing dualism. But those guys learned this something to just really put a number on them, didn't they? So, in a way, I'm kind of going down the same route. So, then I went dualism. So, probably not the right idea. So I shouldn't. But
dualism is like night and day, right?
Reaction.
Is that dualism they're talking about? Night and day, black and white, yin and yang. That's dualism, right? Now.
Also, are these numbers? Do these numbers like when they're mapping on a cosmic level and the expansion and the constants and the is this a big deal or is this natural? And because I don't. The claims are extraordinary in the sense that someone was able to align it at that level at that time. Although, again, the Greeks, the people were thinking at that level too. But still, some of the descriptions of the Quran are too. They are not to be. There are things in it. There's no way, man. How did he? This is not pattern. This is also methodology. The double slit is all over the Quran. Like, I don't know what's going on. The state of our solar system. It's in the Quran. What's those Jupiters or whatever they're called, solar Jupiters? I believe those are the Masabiyah. Like these are. We're in a battle, and I don't know if this is like a battle, or is it just physics being described as a battle, or is there a battle that we're only witnessing as physics? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. What do these things want? Do they want to like?
You're leaning on the downstream. When you said that, you are looking at the downstream and middle stream.
They want freedom. I don't want to be part of a robot. I don't want to be part of an intellect. I'd rather be free.
Imagine this. Okay, now there is this guy which is non-Muslim. He's talking about Allah 666 and 99 abjad geometry. Yeah, he has academy all around the world using his name. So what happened is that this I was thought that he was a Muslim. He's not. But he runs this geometry school something. And when I look at that, you know what? I'm looking forward to tell him
I want to know the Arab that taught you foreigners the word Sufi. I want to go shoot him. Big mistake. This is not stuff that... You guys can't read this stuff. I don't know what. You just renamed Buddhism Sufism. That's not the Sufism of the Arabs. Sufism of the Arabs is dark. Or at least what
I'm interested in.
Do you think there's a real Sufi?
I want the kun. I want it. I don't know why the kuffar. Do you understand what, if they get this, what this would mean? It would mean the end of us.
You mean what? You mean having real Sufi?
I think that because these pea brains thought that they could, of course, because you're pea brains, how are you gonna get to that manifold? But they're gonna use quantum computing, and when they get it, we're fucking in trouble. And you don't need to get the whole thing. You just, the more layers you get, the more understand. You can manipulate a lot of things, dude. This is not. I don't know how we lost our intelligentsia. Were we like? I don't know. Now I'm starting to think like, Andalusia is a conspiracy. Baghdad was a conspiracy. Genghis Khan was a conspiracy. Someone went after us, because if we only survived a bit more, we would have gotten to the level. We would have had the industrial age probably. What in the 16th century, 15th century maybe. We've been.
You asked the question.
How is it that this guy has string theory? We've already reached, and these people are running around in our name, and then not even giving us credit, and they're acting like they made all this stuff up, like they just invented the wheel when we had this in text. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys are disgusting, man. You guys are really disgusting. And this is why I just hate Persians. Persians are literally why Jews are scum. This is where they learned that scumminess from Persians, because they don't care about humanity. They care about look how their pettiness got in the way of all of this. And not only that, they haven't even invested. What did they have to show for it? A whole school, some fucking black hats, Jews, Barian. They get it. No, nah. Just keep talking shit about Arabs. Ah, fuck. When I'm just a donkey carrying books.
You know, I kind of
when you have so much, when you have knowledge, or you have an understanding, or a thread that can lead to all of this, and you don't even touch on that, and you're out there just talking shit to people, and you're wasting your time, and you have this, and you're and then you relate yourself to this person. This person was alive, dude. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We got someone played a hard one on us. I don't know.
If you ask Muhammad, what will he say to you?
I'm still trying to figure out whether this person. I'm at the stage. Is he a magician? Is he a genius? Is he? I don't know. I understand now the people who are. I understand the accusation better, but.
How about the hints? Now, I share with hints. You know Quran? You look at Quran. I'm not talking about Mus'haf here. I'm talking about real Quran, yeah? Never get banned. If you look at some Mus'haf, mention this. Why good guy being accused magic? Why Mr. Quran do in the Mus'haf having good guys being accused magic? What is the strategy behind Al-Quran?
There's people, you guys are, you don't even know metaphysics. You wasted your years arguing this silly dichotomy. And again, this is why they can't read it. See, I have never been prouder to know Arabic, then at this point, then to be able to shift through this stuff and hear it in the, I can see why they can't get it. Like, they're not gonna get the full picture. They're not, who wants to read a text that's not even their own language and try to, like, it's not the way that Arabic language that Ibn Arabi uses, just like high level. And you need to be able to map it with the Quran, and you need to be able to map it with like Aristotelian, Platonic. So,
what is above that language? There is another language, we call it God language, which God allow you to understand.
It's the fucking time.
So God language probably happens, right? What does that mean? It means there's an order. You said mention about order.
I'm with his views. I'm with him. I get it. And I don't. These people are monkeys, man. Don't get it. This is why is this still going on? No. And in whose name? And I'm sure there were before us. So, how many cycles of species and nations have suffered this strenuous cycle over this timeless cycle? Like, I don't even know if it's a cycle. It's just that it is definitely it's an eternal dynamic. I understand that. I'm just not getting. Is it? Yeah, it is. I don't know why I'm tripping about that. It is a wave function. It is an axis, not a wave function of reality.
Maybe you need to talk us into the inner space.
I'll frame the whole. I'll get there. I've already diagrammed it. I've already. We'll see if the other Sufis can get me more stuff, but other than this, I don't know. What a time! If people had this knowledge, we could be. If they had the right mindset, we could be working on so many amazing things. We could be. Wow! Allah, yeah, this is what it happens when you let the adillat al-qawm take over. Really,
maybe the
never realized how much of an L we've taken since the good old days.
Maybe the real Sufi does this, they call it the Imran 3103.
200 more years, we would have been it. It would have been over. So someone else knew, and they intercepted. I bet you it was Jews and Persians probably, but yeah, Genghis Khan didn't show up from nowhere.
The real Sufi cannot be taught, Griff. The real Sufi cannot be taught.
That was a straight up targeted attack. They went after exactly. They knew exactly what to hit, and they coordinated that shit too.
Even the real Sufi, let's say we have this so-called the highest level of Sufi called real Sufi, the lowest level we call it bookstore Sufi, they are in between. Possible that the real Sufi cannot be taught. The real Sufi has to be something allowed that person to be that real Sufi, being downloaded real time, just like Hidir is a mysterious person. There's no profile about Hidir, so maybe he's a real Sufi.
My God.
There's something.
And this is who people like these guys are wasting their time trying to convince him out of what? What is he gonna get him from darkness into dark? At least he's in some shade of light. At least in his own world he's a better person. Like, why would you do that to this? Like, it's sadism. I'm realizing. Wow. Like, I don't know, man. Humans are disgusting, man.
humans are so disgusting to have such hate for a generation that never experienced those times, and to waste such an opportunity. Honestly, I didn't like you guys before, but now I see that you guys, and not even at least you could respect the hustle. There's game. There's creativity. Just haters. Haters who have like $1 million and instead of like helping out the neighborhood, they're just like using their $1 million and just I don't know, making fun of everybody.
I kind of like, this is
Where's your map?
interesting.
Where's you guys? If you guys know about this stuff, well, I don't even think you guys do. But if you got, where's your stuff? Where's yours? Where's your kun? Where's your manifold? Where's your stuff? Where is it?
Yeah, that is interesting. It's a good question. You know why? Because that's a good question. That is a very interesting question. Because if now how do we get hold of the understanding? You can see a person able to having that consistent performance.
This guy still look. This guy thinks this conversation is supporting. Y'all even not. This guy doesn't even know the beginning of this. This guy's still thinking Shiism. Do you understand what this information can do? Well, maybe I'm gonna test it out. And you literally said nothing. You guys don't even know about Had. You guys don't never. All you guys, your metaphysics even just classical theism, and I follow the HCM, and then that's it. It's a one-trick pony that you've wasted so much time. You could have been doing so many things. It's man, I just can't. I'm like, to me, it's like made a complete circle, but and it's not over yet, but it's just crazy that it's like, wait, this was always in your libraries, at least, like, never crossed your mind. I mean, go down that rabbit hole, and this is a lot bigger. But nor does this necessarily disprove anything per se either, but it is something, and it needs to be dealt with carefully, because I don't know.
Feel you when you say it's a lot
of
bigger.
Damage, and you could do a lot of good too.
You said a lot bigger. That is equal to the real, real, R-E-A-L. A lot bigger. You vocalize that, Mikhail.
If Matthew even knew, he would have presented this at least once before. He doesn't even. Y'all are way just. It's on you. It's that. I can show you real damage. Like, I make what you guys have been wasting years. I'd probably do it in a few videos. And I would cause such a ruckus. At this point, I'm thinking I'm going to go and declare myself the Antichrist. I don't think I can do it. I think I could really fucking tear shit apart at this point. Just give me, it's coming, bro. Not bad enough. I'm just going to burn it all down. I'll expose it all. And then let the world know what is actually happening in this world. Something, I don't know, Messiah better show up and start explaining. Someone better show up and start explaining. Maybe that is my death. Maybe I will be that bro. I've been thinking about it. I finally get what the left eye, the right eye, the whole thing. It's like, it didn't even take me that long. I mean, compared to you, I'm an angel. I mean, my name, right? maybe I already get intrinsic abilities just because I'm entangled with this name. I don't know. What a waste of time. You guys.
I'm entangled with the name too. You look at my PTR, S-O-U-L, Sideration. You look at the second name, Sideration.
I'm gonna destroy Sufism. That's what I'm also gonna destroy that, so I can stop hearing people like you, so people run around using this. Literally, this I don't know, made this sound good. Sufism is this is our free Masonic order. This is our Freemasons. This is Muslim Freemasons. That's what this is.
Maybe there's this Islam Sufi, don't you think?
That's probably where they took it from, didn't they? They probably took it from Sufi. They probably took it from the Sufi orders.
So Islam, subsequent Sufi. I guess that's how the order is. Islam, then Sufi. That is the order. Not Sufi,
then burn it. This guy, look at this stupidity. These people, like, do you think the Jews don't have already? You never heard about Maimonides and the secret that the Jews know and only know? And y'all get out of here, dude. Y'all not even in the zone, man. This is, you don't, yeah, throw it away. This guy. Well, like, if you could make something like that, the level of genius that would have, if indeed, if you entertain either option, whether you, nothing I'm saying necessarily denies revelation. It just, in a sense, shows the magnitude of the distance between us and whatever God or cyclical, whatever you want to call it, present omni-being or intellect. I don't know. I don't be just doing too much spiritually. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Ya Jibril, Ya Mikael, Ya Israel, Ya Israfil. Ya Ruhani.
God is like a quantum information. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's just he's a higher dimensional intelligence. This just, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. Is it just a description of math and geometry, or is it just like, I mean, that's what it seems like. It seems it's just like holy geometry. But it's more than that. And I don't know.
The rule paradox mastery.
We're either the most advanced thing, or we're monkeys. It's worse than monkeys. Is that? I don't even know. I don't know. Are we the most advanced thing, or are we?
I don't mean you don't know, but there's a potential to know. That's a paradox. So your soul can tell if you unleash it. The CEO of oneself.
Are you guys even real? I don't know. You can't be real, dude. You're not. There's no way. There's no fucking way you're
Sufi.
real.
Islam, I think Islam have a real Sufi. Other religion, I'm not sure.
Oh, these guys think your metaphysics is retarded. I mean, it hasn't been upgraded since what? Years, probably still running around eternalism or B theory or some stupid shit like that. Like I said, donkeys carrying books. Understand Ibn Arabi's these others there's more. There's others. There's actually, Ibn is head in the clouds. There's other dark ones. I want to see. I don't see where they got to though. The thing is, I believe they're also going to get at the same position where the string theorists are at. So there's no way to. But if Muhammad figured it out, that'd be something.
Yeah, Muhammad figured it out, right? It is. You know, there is chapter 1, ayat 3. The goal of.
I think so. I don't want to say things that because it's not about that. It's just this level of knowledge. Regardless, there is no death. I'm at this point. I'm pretty sure that one. Where we're going in this cycle, I don't know, but I don't know. I'm thinking there is probably a cyclical reincarnation happening, and then there is like an overall suspension that's gonna happen. So I'm actually starting to think reincarnation is a thing, at least to some case. It makes some sense. I don't know. The cycles, the things. 80 years. It is so often. It is insane how these patterns just keep repeating and repeating. It's like, do we even have choice? But we do. The themes repeat. Who's on each side of the equation is the choice. I don't know how that works.
What do you know?
I mean, it has been decreed that we would be enemies for one another. Is that because our nature? Is that just our reality? Or I don't know. But then again, talking about an insane reality, we're talking about a reality that begins with something, then string, then folding, and then I don't know. It's just so many dimensions. It's just, when you get to time, and it's like 4. How do I connect with a 2? And then it's just you gotta do a lot of dimensional shit, rotating, dynamic. Must have lost their shit thinking about this. You can already see with the, but I wonder if they can do it. I knew the quantum computing with this. I literally didn't. Once I never even started this with this intention, but it was just because I had a feeling that when I saw the graphs of how quantum computing works and the way it was searching, I was like, this whoever developed this is looking for something. I was like, what could it be? And then I was looking into the history of Einstein. I knew there was a Kabbalist connection. I knew that this had to do with that. Because, my main presence has been chasing Zionism and then Jewish history and where that led to, and then metaphysics. It all naturally led to this, but wow, it's for it to be this extensive. It's what does this mean? And why are we all hiding this? It's like a hidden secret. That's like a public secret. That's what this is. It's like everybody. It's like the Philosopher's Stone. That's what this is. In that sense, it's like that. people know about it. No one talks about it, but actually people researching it. It's wonder what they think they're gonna. Oh yeah, they want to bypass time. They want to send something to the past. If they could just reverse even one, I don't know, fraction of a second, they would. That's it.
What are you talking about, guys?
No, it's 3x.
This, is this a spiritual masturbation room?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So have you reached the peak of it or not?
Huh?
Have you reached the peak of the spiritual masturbation?
ايش في مان ايش بدك؟ زهقان ولا ايه؟
You are looking for like a secret that you want to reveal?
Yes, you know the secret. You know it.
The secret.
Y'all are so out of the loop. May y'all remain out of the loop. It's not for
No,
you
there is
anyways.
no secret. There's no secret.
Y'all should know this. You don't know the secret, that's fine. Don't know the secret. That's
No, there is no
You
secret.
shouldn't know this stuff anyways. This shouldn't be known. Honestly, this could do a lot of damage, and it's already done a lot of damage in the wrong people's hands, unfortunately. Thank God they can't get beyond, because if they manage to get beyond this time thing, we're all fucked. We're all fucked. We're gonna see there's no way reality wouldn't even allow them to do something like that. It would have to be magic. It would have to be an illusion. They're gonna trick people. They're gonna trick you.
How are they?
They're already doing it. They're already like making it seem like they could move photons in the past, or they could. They're already making it seem that they can do this. Don't fall for it. No one has figured out the time thing, and at this point, I'm thinking time is 1, 2.
It's okay.
6. It's at least 12. It's 12 time dimensions at the very minimum. At probably the very, yeah, I'd say 12 at the very least.
It's okay. I think the reality is on the right hands, you know?
Allah, we are just fallen, haven't we? Why? There's a God. There is a God. But why are we following this? Why do we have to follow this? Why is this the human condition? Are we that predictable? Why? What's the meaning of this?
That's a deep question. It's
just generating the specific demographic that whatever this intellect or this awareness wants. Where's he gonna take them all? I have no freaking idea. Is he just like, is this like he's just exploring a path and then he? because it doesn't matter. Because if it's out there, then everybody can deal with it, and that's it. And I don't have to hear people talking Christianity, Islam. I'm gonna bring the whole apparatus down. That's it. It's over.
Mikal, we care about you. You're our friend. But I think you might need to take a break.
No, I've already built it.
Something.
I finally got it, and
You take mustard.
I'm just disappointed I can't.
Do you take psychedelics? Have you ever tried psychedelics?
No, I don't take psychedelics.
You don't like it? What's your drug of choice?
Did I don't just vape pen or some weed or.
Okay, my friends don't know that. But unfortunately, he isn't high. That's why I asked. It would be a little bit more comforting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miguel, talk us through this.
How long have you been awake? Mikal, how long have you been awake?
Why would I view the stuff that I've been
You might just be like
quite a while? Like,
I mean, aren't you supposed to be sharing knowledge? Like,
yeah, I am gonna share. No, I'm just gonna. I just want to take credit for it. I wanna be the one.
Yeah, you're the one, man. You're the only one.
What's the credit that you want to take, or what's the new discovery? I'm curious.
Yeah, it's just I want to be the one who pretty much makes the connection and then let the chips fall where they may.
The connection with what? The divine or extraterrestrials? Or?
Everything, all these religions, everything is following the same.
So you want to be the new prophet?
The same thing, different, the same blueprint. It's the same structure. It's just different names
And then number 12. Right?
Okay, you think this is because you don't get it.
I do.
No, you don't.
Prophet Mikhail.
Not prophet. Could be. Might. Not actually.
You have to be a prophet if you're going to come and bring a new religion, no?
Mikhail sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Sorry for the interrupting, but
Okay, so
just need to ask something.
Where's good coffee in AOC? Mikal.
My God, that's like the whitest question. Fucking.
Okay. Where's good food in the
coffee?
AOC?
Like, what is like coffee a hard thing to make or something? There's a lot of coffee places. There's a lot of Middle Eastern coffee places. There's a lot.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of places here.
Hey guys.
What's your favorite? Where do you hang out?
Coffee. Hang out.
Do you do any
coffee.
beachy activities? Like, are you a surfer or anything?
It's November.
I know, but it's California.
Even here, it gets kind of you don't.
It's hot today in LA.
Yeah, but you don't go to the ocean. You're not going to the beach. You go walk. You're not swimming. You can put
Are there good hikes around there?
Alright, I'm back. I was just cutting some potatoes and I got a phone call.
What is this white shit? That it's like, no, you come here. You show you like Middle East response.
I want to see. I love Middle Eastern food.
Yeah, that's what we have here. There's Middle Eastern food. There's the beach. There's Newport Beach, and then there's.
Let's do it.
Irvine is just tech. And
hey guys.
Buttercup, stop distracting him. Like, do you see what women do? Women distract you from the food.
Fuck off! Don't make me
you see, this is what women do. Specifically Jewish women. Like, this is their job in life.
No, Benny, stop it.
You need to cover your hair, Buttercup.
We're all just fighting. The Jews are the square. The Christians have taken the triangle, and we've taken the circle. So, like, what are we doing here? Like, what is going on? Like,
wait, hold on. Repeat that. The Jews are the square, and we're the circle.
We're the circle. Yeah, Muslims.
We're all children of.
Okay,
God.
hold on. Is the circle inside the square or outside the square?
No, the circle is the origin. It's the throne.
Oh, really?
Wait, what?
Okay, so circular.
The dot is the circle is the prime geometry.
But that would go against its nature.
nothing would exist without the circle.
Oh, I know why Islam is a circle. Can I say?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's not nothing racist, nothing sexual.
It's not even for. It's not even for against you. It's for me, dude. Like, see, I'm done with. It's over. I've opened my eye. That's it. I've gotten it. I've gotten what people. I see it finally, but.
Okay, what do you see? Like, tell us.
I already told you there is a blueprint, pretty much, that all these religions are following. That's it. And it's a fundamental blueprint. It is. All of them have it.
Okay, what's the blueprint?
Like the golden rule.
Expand.
We all believe in.
No. It's not
I can
that.
see it.
That's very elementary.
You can say the opposite of expand because religiare comes from Latin of to bind yourself to, so that's the opposite of expansion.
I'm not saying there's no God or any of that. I'm just saying there's way more.
What you're saying is religion is false.
No. I believe in God, but I haven't committed myself to one religion yet. I was raised Christian.
No, what you're saying is religion is indoctrination.
No, I'm just trying to lay out a counter to what.
No. I'm saying what Mikhail is saying. What Mikhail is saying. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, religion is just indoctrination?
No, not necessarily either. It's you don't even what you think is religion isn't actually religion. What is the religion is pretty much all these like hidden orders, and they know. Actually, I would say at this point, those guys doing string theory are probably the closest thing to the divine. They're
I think string theory is bullshit, by the way. Like, actually bullshit. Sorry.
Yeah, they had like in the temple they have the divine dwelling, like the Jews in the temple.
But what you said about the secret,
in the Ark of the Covenant,
Hermeticism, the law of like all this other stuff, like the thing that got discovered recently in Turkey, like this year or 2 years ago, like within the last 2 years, that whole stuff about the sun cross being there, which is the same thing about the emblem that the Templars used. I think that's useful. I think that does challenge the narrative of how it was like made at a certain time of human history. The narrative of we came upon technology this time, it was hunter-gatherer, blah, 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 blah. So I get that.
Do you understand, Benny Adam, that here, I'll share this one with you. You understand, I'll tell you this. The Trinity, what you call the Trinity, is literally half of it. That you're missing the other half. It needs to be mapped out, and you need to. You gotta look at how there's three persons, but then you have on the mirror side you have the logos. But is the logos a one, or is it? Or is it a 3? So is it mapping 3, 3, or is it a 1? So, but you would say the logos is 1. So you would raise it up, and you have the ousia is the highest. So you would chain all that, right? So you only have one side of it. Now just rotate it and complete the circuit. You're gonna get the 2D blueprint, and look at that for a second, and think real quick about the creation story, and then you realize that you have is simply an equation fits all. This is the theory of everything, but the theory of everything isn't just an equation. It is a manifold, bro. It's not even. It's 11. God knows how many D's this thing is. At this point, I don't even know.
So just from my understanding of what you said, so you're basically saying that the logos is meant to be the one which will be like in the middle of the triangle? Or
you're just don't. I mean, you're just using just to map it out because you want to create the hierarchy. So you know that the logos is
and the three persons, and so it maps up, it goes up. And what are you connecting all the way up? There's going to be the Usia, that's their highest in hierarchy, so that's what you would get. So you're getting what would represent God, which like Usia, like in your classical sense, if you look at the creation stories and the whole notion of God and waters and all of that story from beginning to end.
Essentially, what you believe in is that there's as above, so below principle, is what you by you saying 11 dimensions, right?
I don't know how many.
Okay, but for example, if there's dimensions that
they say there's only 11 and 10 plus 1.
If there's dimensions that have the same principle at one foundational level, then it means that as above, so below. Is that what you believe?
I believe this. I believe this is at this point everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying like
ridiculous how it's everywhere.
So you're saying that the multiplicity. So you're saying the multiplicity of persons of God, as we understand as Christians, is not limited to 3, but it's actually infinite.
Dude, all you got is a mapping of the 3 heavens. The 3, if you flip it, it connects. That's your planes. Those are your 3. It's all just the geometry. It's geometry, but it applies to everything. It applies to you. You can start setting this up. If you can, like, figure out what your wave graph is, like, where you are, like, I don't know, someone recently, last time and it passed away, a family member. That you would say that is an end, like that's that's a collapse, you could say, and you would start again from there. So you would just apply, and it would map. It maps to everything.
I don't believe what you're saying, but I don't mean in a way to say that what you're saying is wrong. But if you apply the same principle to anything else that you're saying, if you're saying that maths is like the rule to the universe and maths alone, then there wouldn't be a such thing as dark energy. That wouldn't exist. Dark energy is basically what maths doesn't understand.
Oh my God, this guy's. What do you think we know anything? What do we know about dark energy? All we know is that it doesn't work.
What I'm saying on a micro level, if you apply what you're saying on a macro,
we don't even know how our own solar system works.
That's my point. So anyway, what you're saying is very interesting, but if you apply
it doesn't matter just because we don't know how like the quantum or the general works doesn't mean that it doesn't follow numbers and patterns and geometry. Everything is numbers and patterns and geometry and math, and it's everywhere. It's unescapable. Even if you can't.
Say, for example, I'm going to apply what you said on a smaller level, on a game theory level, on a more micro level, on an interpersonal interaction, or even with animals.
You don't have to keep adding words. No.
Okay, sorry about that. So let's say I do it on a micro level with persons or animals. X, Y, Z, blah, 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 this math follows this, that, so this equals this. I could understand what everybody's going to do. It means I'm omnipotent to a certain extent. If that can't be applied on a bigger level to the universe, then it's void. It doesn't make sense then. Do you understand?
You probably thought that sounded smart in your head.
You think it sounds more smart, man? Bro, I'm sympathizing with where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
Literally, this is I'm
not
giving
trying to
you too much.
Bro. I'm not trying to argue with your ability. I hope you could understand where.
I appreciate your attempt. I just don't feel like I need to catch you up to my. I couldn't, nor would I want to.
If you feel that way,
because I would just be doing something bad to you. Like I don't want to do that.
If you feel that way, that means that you're the sole and only prophet of this society or of this world, because nobody else could understand. Is that what you're trying to say?
What? I can't even hear you.
I think other people are understanding, Luke. He's just saying it's probably not worth right now. You're too many steps away from getting to what he's discussing right now.
I'm too low IQ. I'm an idiot.
I didn't say that. I said you're just not familiar with the material. Well, there's nothing wrong with being ignorant.
Freudian slip. He was about to say.
Everybody's ignorant in something. I'm ignorant in things. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
it's not a Freudian slip. I know it sounds like you're sensitive, so that's why I wanted to catch my.
I'm not sensitive, bro. Trust me. Just go ahead. I'm enjoying what you're saying. Go ahead.
No worries, man. What's up, man? What's up, Rashad?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I don't know. I can't tell people because then it would be bad. I wouldn't want to be a reason why someone stopped believing. But I don't want this to be. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Doesn't matter. Even though it will just be something to motivate Muslims. Everybody would be aligned in seeking something that isn't polemics against one another. If I can make them all put down their weapons, a lot of people are going to quit, but if I can do that, then what's left is going to be an intelligentsia that can continue forward into whatever this is, and we can get somewhere with this. But
what do you think
is in the dark on this? I don't know.
I think you're assuming too much, Mikhail, about the people that are involved in the polemics. Usually the people involved in the polemics are in the lowest tier. But the intelligentsia, they already exist, they already collaborate, they already understand, like the higher purposes of these things. I haven't heard the whole story, but I think...
I don't. Even Arabic is this. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Muslim, by the way, why is it that you have the understanding of the unknown and I don't have the understanding? What made you say that?
I can't even build the whole, man. I don't think it's even possible. I know that's what they're trying to do. I already talked about this about quantum computing. But yeah, I've been looking into for quite a while. It's been my thing. So been the reason why I'm at, because I just have certain things going in my, I'm sure things where you have an advantage at. So I know how to speak Arabic, and I know how to look into these things, or these texts. Plus, I've already invested a lot of my time on especially my presence on this app has been about metaphysics. It hasn't been about really arguing, like that's just something. So it's been mainly about metaphysics. Built that, and then I went into physics, but I already had religion, just upbringing and constant practice, and so I already have that, and I already have metaphysics, and I had physics, and now I've been connecting revelation and history, but all of that has led to something, and that led to pretty much Sufism. Not the Sufism, the spiritual Nizam crap. I'm talking about like Ibn Arabi or Jidi or Buni. Is what I'm talking about. Not necessarily good names. These are the people who are just probably.
Mikhail, can I ask you something, please? How does that tie into the thing you're saying about the shape or the geometry of the universe?
I didn't say anything about this.
On top of that, okay, look, what happened? Mikhail said something very interesting. When he was saying that, I say, Mikhail, count me in. Hold on to the rock of Allah, and he swim down. So he said something about he understand this first, he understand the metaphysics first, he understand this, subsequently he understand the downstream of it, you feel? So he swim down from the core, hold on to the rock of Allah, and he swim down. That's his mastery, at least according to me. Count me in on that.
So before I joined the room, something happened, or something that happened, and then you said something to him, and he made descriptions that he made.
Bro, you don't need to know that. Why do you want to know this? Anyways.
Because it's on Clubhouse and I'm in the room. So is
Again,
that?
I'm telling you, like, I'm not gonna explain it to you because I don't. First of all, I don't want to do that to you, anyways. I'm gonna give you the same advice Harut and Marut gave the people when they came.
Okay.
This is
used to. I'm just curious, bro. That's it. You know, I'm not here to debate you.
I'm sure the people were curious, so the angels told them the same thing. So.
Okay. Because I'm sure a lot of people have some questions about Wisdom because it sounded very interesting.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll see it when it all comes down.
Okay. Anyway, peace out, everybody. Take care.
Take care, Luke.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So you're getting more into like the Wahdat Wujud kind of like
these people are retards, man. These Akhbarians, these Persians, all these people, this service hijacked our whole tradition, made our scientists, our Islamic scientists really, our metaphysicians. They've turned our metaphysical tradition, which reached the level of string theory. We had string theory first. Ibn Arabi literally has string theory. And Futuhat al-Makkiyya, if you don't know, he has more than that too. He literally did, and not just him. And so we literally we were on the precipice of something. 100, 200 years, we would have had the world, and we lost this knowledge, and then we let Kabbalists take it, and now they're waving it around like it's like. And then, no, I'm not talking about it's misunderstood what this term is. Misunderstood. They hijacked, and that this is still going till today, that I'm bringing up, and people know me. People know that I'm one of the people who've been on this app. My whole crusade has been against monist and pantheist and eternalist and all these people, classical theists. So people have known that. So I would not be just. They are unfamiliar. They're lying. They don't know shit about Ibn Arabi. They don't know. They lied to and that. They got away with it this long is the crazy part. That's the crazy. We've been getting. I don't know if these Persians are in on it or not. I don't know what's going on there. We've been. Ibn Arabi does not believe. Yes, he Wahdat al-Wujud, but not in the way they believe in it. It's not the same. Yeah. He's not a monist. Yeah. He's a Sunni. He's a Shafi'i. He's a genius. He says a lot of things, and he's not he has no analytical mind. He doesn't really know how to classify or categorize and all that. He's going through Faid, and he's just writing everything down. So just like pretty much, once you start getting in your own head, you just start writing everything down. It's just, let it land where it lands. What a huge disservice we've done ourselves. This text is still available, has string theory, and has all kinds of metaphysical concepts, and literally pretty much the only reason I got, again, we crisscross paths, that's it. Guys, there's others too. It's just I don't understand why we've had this text for centuries. Why didn't we just what happened? No one. Oh, we let these Persians and we let these Turks make this guy think he was a woo-woo guy, and he is just like a crazy person. Ibn Arabi is literally the genius of what they would say the golden era, quote unquote. Literally, it's him. It's not Ibn Sina. It's not Ibn Taymiyyah. It's not Al-Ghazali. It's him. He's literally the genius. They're all extremely intelligent, but he's straight up something on a different league. Guy's touched or something.
So what do you understand from Ibn Arabi that you believe was manipulated by the Akbarians and stuff?
Presenting him as a monist, I just said.
So what do you think he
doesn't hold to creator distinction?
No, he does. I mean, I think he explicitly
So he can't be a monist.
I don't think he was a monist, but like, so what is it that you're deriving?
The Akbarians are monist.
I don't think they are, though.
It's, again, they're not like all on the same page, but the ones that we've been talking to on this app, yeah, they are.
Dude, Nargis is not an Akbarian. She's something else.
I don't talk.
Nargis is barely Muslim, to be honest.
There we go. So there's no reason to engage with over her.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's like, don't use that as evidence, right?
I don't
like,
use her. I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her. No, she's
who? Like Ilyas the Shi'i?
Talking about Matthew. I'm talking about I'm talking about the Brethren of Purity. I'm talking about the.
ما عندك كل شيعة man.
أنا عارف إن أنت بدك تعرفني إنهم شيعة. I know they're شيعة.
طيب أوكي مش سنة.
شيعة هذول ناس they're not even anything. هذول they're atheists.
Yeah, حتى الشيعة بيكفرون. Oh, okay.
Okay, I understand that. I know the differences, man. I know.
Okay, so what is it that the Akbarians specifically like? I'm talking about like their scholars and stuff like that.
The way they have manipulated the not whether intentionally or unintentionally, presenting his, because again, this is what you see is a Persian, Turkic kind of adaptation of Ibn Arabi, not the actual representative of Ibn Arabi. So he's been misused, and for some reason, like Sunnis have never tried. Like there have been recently, but like I don't understand why they haven't tried to like. No one has tried to like look through his works or tried to actually see whether these claims or these accusations against him actually stand to weigh. Like, I don't understand why we did a huge disservice to ourselves like this.
I think I have this theory. The possible theory is that Mikhail, Allah allowed you to have that experience. But the other guys that you're talking about, they are not given that allow. No, so it has to be like God allow you to experience to hold to the rope of Allah. Therefore, you experience that swim down. Whereas the other guy tried to master that one, but they have not been allowed by God to hold on to the rope of Allah. So that's where they are become like not able to. That's my theory.
Well, dude.
You just now unmute kindly anything. Sorry, I come in at the same time. You say all the others. I can understand now why they are not able to hold on to the rope of Allah. Because they are not being allowed to hold on to the rope of Allah. But you have that experience. Let's say, assuming that you have the experience how it is. So that means you have hold on to the rope of Allah, and then you hold to your chest, you tie to your chest, then you swim down. Whereas the others are not able to hold on them. Therefore, they have not to hold on to the core, but they're trying to get hold of the materials in a different manner. Not knowing that they need to hold on something.
Jews need to become like Muslims. Muslims need to become like Jews. Maybe what needs to happen. You have been running us into the ground. Our religion needs to be taken back again.
Hear that, Benny?
And not just as like as in this altruistic like dedication to God. I'm saying as a legacy that is so valuable and contains so many. We're in a race. I don't know. This is a race, bro. If I don't know, we don't know, bro. I don't know if these quantum computers are they're doing some crazy shit. But if they get to this before we're fucking talking about catastrophe. We're talking about that's it. Nothing's gonna stop unless divine intervention. And how could we get so close to something and centuries? And I don't know. We better catch up soon. All right, we're behind. But our best bet is to just finish mapping it from the Quran and get to it as before they do. Or at least declare it to the world before they do. You get the time thing.
Probably right, because there's a God's plan override everything. Don't you think? God's plan.
Stop, so stop. Y'all got Sufism mistaken. It's not the spiritual tradition you guys think it is. You guys are, this is like a free, it's like a Masonic tradition. It's not literally the same symbols. The qurtas, the whole, what is that? What is it in English? Apparatus. That's all. I just don't know what this means.
Mutlak, mutlak. That's the one in Arabic, Mikhail.
It doesn't necessarily mean revelation is false. It actually connects all the revelation. But
Leslie gets like, get the fuck out of here, bitch, and he just left.
Sometimes I just scream at them, suck my dick, get out of here. They leave, but that wasn't one of the times.
Who were you talking to?
Some retard that put his fucking comment in the. He's not here anymore.
Some Bitcoin guy that like literally has 400 accounts that I've blocked and comes through and it's just like, if you want to learn how to be rich.
Of course.
Yeah.
Plant your seed for $200 and I'll definitely not scam you.
I was offered to join the Illuminati in my back channel. Wait, I have to find the message.
Say no thank you, I'm already a member.
Yeah, exactly. I created it. We created it.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one. We created it. Wink, wink.
Shout out to Sweet Heather in the audience.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh, and then it says you will receive 50 million monthly unparalleled access to wealth, power, and fame. We're currently seeking 22 distinguished candidates to complete our 52-member quota. So funny. And people fall for this? People actually fall for this stuff, yeah? Crazy.
They must, because they keep doing.
Palestinians spoke that was free of evil. That the world recognized good within themselves, and that was resistance.
Do the Palestinians right now, the Palestinians in Gaza, do they really have the right or the power right now to say who should fund them, who should not fund them? Do they have a say in it?
I was not
They
talking
don't.
about that.
You're just going on whatever you're yapping about.
It's the reality.
But Nargis, this is the point you have to remember. And this you will come across, since you're a businesswoman, you will come across this in your business life as well. Sometimes you are confronted with the moral dilemma of whether business with somebody or some company or not. It's the same thing that's happening over here. Okay, if for example, if it happened to me, and it has happened to me several times, do I deal with this person or not? If I can afford, this is again self-interest like you said, if I can afford not to deal with this person, I would not deal with that person or with that company. If I have to take a decision, that will harm the company, then I will not take such a decision.
Yeah, you have to take that decision.
because the bigger interest is not me. The bigger interest is the company.
No.
It's my ego can play. I may be the boss. My ego can come into decisions that I make. But if my ego is making me take a decision that's going to harm the greater interests of the company, the other people involved with the company, then my ego has to take a back seat. That's how I work. That's how I look at the world. Okay? That's it.
Okay, then there's no problem what other countries are doing. There's no problem what Zionists are doing, right? They're just trying to like save their own company. That's
Again, with the Zionists,
self-interest, right?
I gave you the comparison. You know, a country occupying a piece of land, setting up apartheid system. That's where we have a problem with apartheid, occupation, and genocide, right? And genociding 60,000. We have a problem with Sudan as well. Genociding, just because the GCC countries, then Saudi Arabia, nobody asked them for it. They've offered. So if they offered, and let's say tomorrow they are going to go after Israel. After the ICJ case is done, there is going to be reparations on the table, which is going to be paid. Israel will eventually have to accept, just like the reparations are being paid to the Jewish people from Germany, they're going to have to pay reparations. And that reparations will cover, right now, this money that's coming in from the UAE and Saudi Arabia, that, they would probably eventually pay it back or something, in the form of reparations of something, and it will come to the people as well in Gaza and in the West Bank. So if that happens, because ICJ cases could take anywhere from 5 to 15 years to decide it's a genocide, not a genocide, and they're going to need more, they need more evidence as well, and there's plenty of evidence. So in the meantime, up to 5 to 10 years or 15 years until ICJ decides that it's a genocide, how do you want them to live? And once they have like a full ceasefire, Nargis, do you want them to live in the tents? Do you want them to, like, how do you, what do we do in the meantime, Nargis? Let's explore your idea.
I'm an egoist. I work for my self-interest. Of
I
course,
didn't have to ask you if you're egoistic or not.
Of course, I have no problem with anyone funding Palestine, right?
No. I did not ask you. I'm asking you.
It's being done. A house is being built in one place while a house is being destroyed in another.
Okay.
Let's acknowledge that, right?
Okay. We have already acknowledged a long time ago. We're on the same page. My question to you, in the meantime, only 2 countries have came out and offered to pay $50 billion. Spend $50 billion to redevelop Gaza. Nobody asked them. Nobody forced them. Nobody even said anything. Both of these countries, Edward was telling me they want to fund the project, and even Israel put in a bid. Other countries, Egypt has put in a bid. That this is how much it's going to cost and whatever. Now, my question to you is: in the meantime, while they wait for the ICJ ruling to come out, right, which could take 5, 10, 15 years, okay, until the reparations might be on the table. How do you expect them to live? Let's say they deny the funding. Let's say the Palestinians, they come out, they're like, fuck you, we're not going to take any money from UAE.
Why the hell would they deny the funding?
Why should they not deny it?
Why should they deny it? It works
No. I'll go with your logic, because in Sudan, they're killing, right? They're killing people, and that way we won't take money from UAE.
I never said that.
No, I'm saying, I'm going based on your logic.
Your problem, solve it.
No, but then your whole argument, your whole argument falls flat. If they don't take money from the UAE.
I didn't say don't take money from the UAE. I said UAE is the same who builds and destroys.
I understand. We acknowledged that long time ago.
That's enough.
No, but I'm saying, let's say if they deny it. Let's say if the Palestinians deny it.
They should not deny it.
No. I'm saying, let's say they deny it. What other argument are you going to bring up to the table now?
They are fools to deny it. They should not deny it.
Okay, on one side they're fool, and on the other